Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy Tuesday. All right, you all know the drill. Let me know in the chats. Is all the tech working? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Awesome. Thank you, Sherry, for confirming. Thank you, unofficial tech assistant. All right, let's see who all is in the chat with us tonight. We got Diana in Michigan. Hey, Diana. We got Anna in California. We got Pat in Michigan. We got Cleta in Idaho. We got Sherry in California. We got Steven in Australia. Awesome. We got Dan in Ohio. Sharon is joining from Richmond Beach. There we go. Awesome. Nice. We got Brenda in Canada. We got Peyton in Texas. Or Pam in Texas. Awesome. Love it. We got Nancy in Texas. We got Debbie in Arkansas. Awesome. We got Isabella in South Florida. We got Gary in Ontario. We got Joe in the UK. We got Mike in Ohio. Excellent. Love it. We got Peter in Connecticut. We got Will in Florida. Hey, Jamie. We got Danita in Georgia. Awesome. Thank you all for clarifying that all the tech's working. We got Jeff in Raleigh. Awesome. Love it. We got Brenda in Maryland. Awesome. Oh, Pat asked, is this a new plant? Yes, I don't remember when I got it exactly. I think I got it maybe like a week or two ago, so it is new. What's funny is, remember I've told you all that, of course, the live streams are live, but my videos that I publish on YouTube, I usually record them a couple of weeks in advance because I have to have time to like record them, edit them, get them in the queue for YouTube. So when I post a YouTube video, that's probably something I recorded like a week or two ago. So sometimes if I change a background, it won't show up. It may show up like later in a video, or sometimes I put the YouTube videos out of order depending on the topics. So sometimes, it'll be funny because you all will see like one video where I don't have the plant and one video where the plant shows up, and then 3 videos in a row that I'm wearing the same shirt and then a different, it's like, it's kind of fun, kind of random. So that's what's fun about the lives. Every Tuesday night, you literally get me live. So yes, this plant joined. I brought it over because I realized I had room for probably one more thing on the wall. I miss the old wall. Those of you that remember the old wall, I had room to put a bunch more stuff because there was more depth. But because of the wall, this particular wall I have to use for the studio I'm in, I'm a lot closer to it, so I don't have room to put a ton of stuff. So I got enough room for my old baby here who came from me from the old studio, the record, and a plant. So I hope you all like it. Awesome. All right. Thank you all so much for joining. We're going to have a fun evening. We're going to have 2 rounds of member song requests. We're going to have audience coaching. We're going to have some announcements. I have a couple of fun announcements for you all. So remember, that's what's fun about the live streams. You all get to hear, be some of the first people to hear new announcements. And it's always fun to just be with you all, right? Part of wanting to become a musician is to join a music community, and I hope that you all feel that in all the different ways that we have community on here. I love it. Hey, Scarlett. Hey, Katrina. Awesome. So let's go ahead. Will says a continuity check. Yes, exactly. Okay, so as a quick reminder, if you're new, thanks for watching. Hi, welcome to the piano party every Tuesday night. So when we say member song requests, those are song requests that get sent in ahead of time, and I put them in a lottery bank. So when we say members, there's actually 2 different versions of this. There's either if you're a member of the channel, the YouTube channel, which is where members pay like a few bucks a month each month, and they get access to a bunch of private videos and members videos and downloadable lead sheets and song breakdowns and whatnot. And one of the ways I show love to them is, as a member, there's a link in every member's video to a chart that tells me like, tell me some of your favorite songs, and then goes in the lottery for Tuesday night live streams to have a song dedicated to you. Or this also is if you're in the Basic to Beautiful program, there's also that in there. The link to that chart is also in that program. So either one works. You can either be a member of the YouTube channel or a member of the Basic to Beautiful program, but you fill out the chart, you tell me what are your favorite songs, your name, and then it all goes into a lottery system, and every Tuesday night, like 5 minutes before I go live, I do the lottery system. I have a program that does it for me, and whatever gets chosen, I say your name, and I instantly arrange, improvise on the spot a rendition of a song you requested, or the song if you requested one song. So a lot of fun. I use all the techniques and tips and tricks at the piano that I teach you all, so to show you that I practice what I preach, I walk my own talk, and to not practice it, because I want to show you all always that I'm going to mess up. I'm just kind of doing it in real time to show that we're not about perfection, we're about beauty, and we're about whatever level you're at, enjoying being at the piano. So we do 2 rounds of that, and then the audience coaching, this is for anyone. This isn't just for basic to beautiful people or YouTube channel members. This is for anyone. If you're watching, you can submit for this, and it's where you record an audio or a video of yourself playing anything on the piano. I don't care what it is, I don't care what level you're at, and you submit it to me, and then that also goes into a lottery bank, and then we randomly choose one each live stream, and then we play it, and I give you instant feedback. It's like a free mini piano lesson right on the spot. So fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our drum rolls going. Let's see who the first lottery winner was, and if you all know the song. I can give you a spoiler alert of the 3 songs you're going to hear tonight, between the 2 lottery winners for the member song request and the lottery winner for the audience coaching. We're going to hear 2 different famous movie songs, and then 1 famous Broadway song. So it's always fun. I never know what you all are going to throw out at me. All these songs come from you all. I'm just a vessel for them. So it's a lot of fun. So we're going to have a lot of theatrical or sort of storytelling theme tonight between the screen and the stage. So that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. So drum roll. Our first members lottery winner tonight was Ellen. All right, Ellen. So Ellen, thank you so much for being part of the piano community. I don't know if Ellen is on with us or not. If not, remember you get to watch the replay later. And remember, all live streams get instantly saved as a video on YouTube that you can go back and watch later. Because a couple of people emailed me this week about that. The only tricky thing is they're in a different spot than YouTube. So you have to go to my YouTube channel, and then you'll see a tab. It's not under videos, it's under where it says live. When you click that, then you'll see all the videos. Okay, so Ellen requested the song Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. So Disney always seems to pop up a lot here, which is awesome. I love playing Disney. So Ellen requested that song. So thank you so much for being a member, Ellen. I appreciate it. So as I play, let me know in the chat, have you tried playing this song before? Famous Disney song from The Little Mermaid. Do you have a favorite Disney song? Do you have a favorite movie song from a movie or a musical? Let me know in the chats, okay? So as I play, I always mute my microphone so you don't hear my fingers clanking, and then I will be back with you. All right, so Ellen, thank you so much for requesting. Get a sip of water, and here we go. Here is Part of Your World from Little Mermaid as I fix my watch. All right. So that was part of your world from Little Mermaid. Thank you so much, Ellen, for requesting it. Hope you enjoy it. Always a fun time to play Disney stuff. It gets requested a lot at gigs throughout the year. So it's always fun to play them. So thank you so much for helping to support the channel, being a member, and I hope you liked it. So let me check back in here with the chats. Thank you. Sherry says, nothing but the best as always. I appreciate that. Pat says, beautiful. Thank you. I love all the drum roll emojis too. Jamie says, so beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Scarlett says, I remember when I watched it in the 80s, sorry, same with The Little Mermaid, I wanted to dive into a picture of a very handsome Victorian man, but was disappointed to realize it was all make-believe. That's funny, Scarlett. I like that. Nancy hasn't heard it before, but it's beautiful. Yeah, so it's it's considered like an older Disney classic, which, in my opinion, are some of the more beautiful Disney songs. Awesome. Larry, if the video is pausing, maybe try refreshing the webpage. Claire says, so smooth and flowing, really enjoyed it. Thank you, Matt. Oh, thank you. Well, and thank you, Ellen, for requesting it, right? That's what's fun about live streams. I don't choose any of this stuff. It's whatever you all throw at me and want to hear, which I love. I love to be a vessel for stuff that you all love. Wait, I'm seeing a happy birthday message somewhere to someone. Whose birthday is it? Hold on, let me catch back up here with the chats. Is it someone's birthday today? Carla, is it your birthday? Carla, is it your birthday? If it is, you know what that means. We're going to sing some happy birthday or play it. Awesome. All right. So someone give me a key signature. The first key signature in the chat, that's the key that we will perform happy birthday in. First key signature I see in the chat. So, what do we got? G. All right, Anna, thank you. Okay, here we go. So you all sing to Carla from your comfort of your own home as we play. Here we go. Happy birthday. It's always fun to see what random chord I can throw in. All right, happy birthday, Carla. Awesome. Love it. Okay, so let's move on now to the audience coaching for the evening. So again, this is a lottery system. So if you all submit for this, as I like to remind you all, if you submit and it doesn't get chosen during a live stream, that doesn't mean it just gets tossed. It just stays in the lottery system. So don't worry if you submitted the video or audio, but it hasn't shown up in a while. Sometimes it's just all based on the lottery, but I promise it stays in the lottery each week until it's chosen. Okay, so let's get drum roll going again, and let's see who our lottery winner tonight is for the audience coaching. We need those Tarzan emojis. Okay, yes, I appreciate the drum rolls. It is George. All right, so George is the winner tonight, and George sent in a video of himself playing Send In the Clowns. So really famous Stephen Sondheim Broadway song from the Broadway musical A Little Night Music. It's one of Stephen Sondheim's most famous songs on Broadway. So it's definitely a classic. A lot of people ask me to play it at gigs or to teach them how to play it if they love classic Broadway stuff. So we are going to watch, so let me change my screen here. So we're going to watch George's video. I always like to point out, I don't watch the whole thing when you all submit them. I just watch the first few seconds to make sure the file works, because I always like to just have reactions in real time spontaneously, like whatever my first thoughts are. And then even though I'll be, talking to George, I'm talking to all of you, because part of this is you all learn from each other, because a lot of you are working on the same stuff. All right, so let's see what we got. This is George performing Send In the Clowns. Here we go. All right. Great, great, great. Great job, George. All right. Applause for George. Excellent, excellent. Fantastic song. I love playing the song. I love teaching people how to play the song. Beautiful song. Definitely one of the most beautiful Broadway show tunes of all time, in my humble opinion. Okay, George. So the things that I really like that you were doing, I was watching the video because remember, I don't watch the whole thing when you all send it to me. So I was looking at what you were doing. I kind of could get a glimmer of what you were looking at. So it looked like a lead sheet, which is great. So I like that you were trying to improvise different techniques. A lot of the stuff I teach on this channel, right, and in my program and lessons and whatnot, of how do you put notes under the melody note in your right hand when you're ready to try to make the right hand more complicated. You had several instances of that, which were fantastic. How to come up with rhythm and chords in the left hand beyond just playing, like the block chord of it, trying to have. That was all great. The pedaling was nice. You clearly have a good sense of what the notes are. Like you've clearly have spent time working on it. So there was a lot of great things in there. You have so many wonderful pieces in there that are starting to mix really well. It's like you've put a bunch of great ingredients in the pot and it's starting to simmer, and you can start to smell it really, really cooking, really simmering well. So George, my initial thing that I would encourage you to work on that I think will help smooth it out, it's a rhythm thing. And basically what's happening is, and I don't know if it's on purpose or not, it might be, but I want to point it out. You're kind of going back and forth between two different type of rhythm grooves. Now, in a lead sheet or in songs, you all know, I preach that I want you all to have total freedom over a song. I want you to have freedom how you play a song. That's why I preach lead sheets so much, because lead sheets give you freedom of making it up and playing it differently each time, right? Because if you were to play like Send in the Clowns, for example, if I was to download the full sheet music of Send in the Clowns, where it had the full treble and bass clef all written out and you had to play that exactly, it would have me play it as... Right? Now, again, that is not bad, but wouldn't it be better to be able to do it differently each time, to be able to sit at the piano and sometimes do... Right? And then other times go... Right? Traditional sheet music wouldn't have me play it either of those ways. So I like that you're playing from a lead sheet and that you're improvising and trying to, it looks like, craft it as you go, which I love. Here's the thing that I'm talking about with the rhythm. You sort of went back and forth between what we call a straight rhythm and a syncopated rhythm, or almost like a swing rhythm or a jazz rhythm. So for example, a straight rhythm, which is traditionally what the song is going to be more it's like the eighth notes are steady. 1, 2, 3, bump, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. However, there were also several times that you started to do this. Like you kind of had a swing rhythm to it. Now, I'm not against that. There's actually been times where I've had to play this as like kind of a jazzier sound, like if it's like in a jazz club, for example. So you can do that. But the thing is, if you go back and forth between a syncopated rhythm and a straight rhythm, it can start to sound like you're not sure which one you're doing and you don't know if you're doing it on purpose or not. So I would choose one that you like and stick with that. If you like it as the more traditional sound, try to keep that steadiness of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bum, bum, bum. Right, and it doesn't matter what notes you're playing, it's the rhythm, the groove you're playing the notes in. That's straight. If you want it to have more of a swing rhythm, you kind of have to do that the whole time. Da, da, da. You know, da 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 da, because you were wanting to do that every time you got to da 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 da. You were wanting to turn that into swing, da 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 da, like to have more of a jazzy syncopation. But then the spots before and after that, like the beginning and the end of each line, you would play it straight. So both are fine. It just depends on what you were trying to do. And like I said, I don't know if you were trying to go back and forth. If you're not, choose one. So if you're wanting it to be more traditional sound, like the prettier sort of straight ballad, then make sure that every time you get to the middle of the line where it goes high, that you stay with that. Where it has like that straightness. Yeah, if you like the jazz one and that was the one you were trying to do, then that middle section, keep that, make the beginning part and the ending part, or make those more swung. Da 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 da. Yeah, so it just depends on which one you want. So this is a good thing for all of you to think about, because I know a lot of times once you have your melody and once you have your chords, the next level to add, to bake into the cake, is the rhythm, the groove, especially with once you start to try to have like arpeggios and syncopation. You want to make sure that you're filling whatever groove you want it to be and that you keep that groove. Yes, there are songs and there are times that I'm playing where I have to change the syncopation, change the groove of it, but that's more rare. In general, a song is going to stay the same rhythm groove, right? That doesn't mean it can still get loud and soft and dramatic with it, but like the groove of it stays the same. So when you all are playing something, when you're trying to add more complicated flow, like rhythm in it, try really hard to make sure you're filling that steady beat and the steady syncopation, especially with what we call swing. So like the dotted da 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 da. It's like a dotted eighth and a 16th. Actually, this goes with, I think maybe it was last week, one of the videos I posted on YouTube recently. If you didn't watch it, go check it out. I talk about this with swing music. When we want to add a swing to the piano, what do you do and how is it different? And how do you know how to approach it and what the difference is? How can you play a song two different ways? So George, you're kind of doing that on Send in the Clown. So actually this is great timing for the lottery, because this is very similar to a video I posted. I think it was last week, if not the week before that. So definitely check that out, because that's really important for you all when you want to figure out the groove, the energy of a song, and try to not go in and out. Because if you go in and out of something, even if you're doing it on purpose, it will sound like to the listener you're messing up, right? Or that you're not sure which one it is. So choosing one to stick with is a great way to show like I'm doing this on purpose. So George, whichever one you want, totally fine, but you've got the notes down. I like what you're playing in your right hand. You're playing good notes under the melody. I like your arpeggios that you're doing in your left hand. So you are cooking. You've got all of the notes simmering in the right way. What I want you to focus on now, this next era of the song, is locking in the groove of it and feeling that groove naturally, because that also will help. There was a few moments that you had a little bit of stumble, right? Kind of like pausing in between the chord progressions, which is, again, we're human, right? That's going to happen to all of us. But I think part of the stumbling was when you were in the middle of switching grooves. So I think it'll be a domino effect. If you can focus on the rhythm and the groove part and settling into one type of feeling and syncopation, I do think that will then be a domino effect that fixes other little minute stumbles that were happening. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense. So for all of you, that's a great thing to focus on, to try. And a way to practice this is don't even play a real song. Like, just choose a random chord progression. Choose a random scale, choose random chords from that key signature, choose a chord progression, and have yourself play it in different type of grooves. Like, let's say I'm in F major, and I choose even just 2 chords, right? So the 2 chords that George was playing that make up Send in the Clowns when you played in this key. F major, B flat major. So try different grooves with it, right? There's like a steady 4 type of groove. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There's more of a waltz feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's more of the jazz syncopation. Da 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 da. Right. Yeah, it's a great way. Like, just choose a handful of chords, but try them in different grooves. It's a great way to just kind of practice settling into an internal pulse and an internal groove. You get locked in on the right tempo, the right rhythm, the right syncopation, the right feeling, and then that will impact how you play the notes, right? How do I play the left hand? How do I play the open chord? What rhythm do I give the open chord, the arpeggio? All of that will kind of start to lock in once you zone in on the groove you want to play. Yeah, so I hope that helps, George. I hope that helps all of you. So thank you so much for sending in your video. And it is good timing because it is dealing with, again, a YouTube video I just posted a week or 2 ago. So great job, George. Excellent. Thank you so much for sending that in. I love it. I love it. All right, let's check back in with the chats for a minute before we move on to the next thing. Let's see. Chitty chitty. Oh yes, a little night music. Yes. Yes, pick a rhythm and stick to it. Yes, unless the song calls for a rhythm change. Now again, that can happen. There's been times where I'll be playing, like, there's a couple of, jazz songs where it'll start one type of way. And then later in the song it gets to it. Right, like, it can change, but the majority of the songs you all are playing, like probably 90% of them, it's not going to change. So you want to zone in on one and lock in on one. Awesome, awesome. Oh, thanks, Isabella. I'm glad you love the analysis. Pat, what exactly is syncopation? Great question. So when we deal with syncopation, it's different than tempo and beat. Beat is literally like the heartbeat of a song. So if I'm playing, if I'm playing any song, right, it's like the heartbeat, the pulse, the steadiness. So if I'm doing, for example, if it's Send in the Clowns, like the beat. So beat can be, think of heartbeat, like the steady pulse. Syncopation is when music is connected to being played on and off the beat. So if I play everything on the beat, if this is my beat, if I play everything on it, that means it's going to be a lot of this. Like, it's on the beat. If I want syncopation, that means I'm going to start to play stuff on and off the beat. So if this is my beat, my heartbeat, the steady beat, I can start to play stuff that's on and off of it. Yeah, syncopation is dealing with, there's an interesting rhythm happening, and which equals like a groove happening, and it's based on music and notes being in relationship to the beat. Are you playing on the beat or off the beat? And the majority of the time we're doing both. That's how we get syncopation. So great question. I hope that was a good enough answer. This is something that I can dive into for like 2 hours, but that's sort of the short little 90-second blurb about it. Let's see. Oh, you all are welcome. Thank you all so much. Awesome. Great. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. So, Excellent, excellent. So now let's move on to some fun announcements, and then we'll have our second song request from the lottery. So a couple of things. So I've got some fun announcements for you all. So first off, the normal one of like matthodgemusic.com. That's where everything is housed, right? So go over there, spend time exploring it. I've even added more stuff. So that's where you'll see information about the Basic to Beautiful program. So remember, if you're in the program, the way you can interact with the live streams is you get to submit song requests for the song request, because members includes if you're part of the Basic to Beautiful program or if you're a channel member. So either one. And Basic to Beautiful members, you also have the link in there to be able to submit for these audience coachings. Now, again, anyone can do it. So what I just did with George, anyone can do that. All right. But especially I want, Basic to Beautiful members and channel members to do it, because, you all are even part of the community at a deeper level, but anyone can submit to that. Yeah. So the Basic Beautiful program, that's the online program that so many of you have gone through. It keeps growing. It's like twice as big as what it was 6 months ago. So if you haven't looked at it in a while, go back to it. It's not just a one and done course you're done with and then leave. I'm constantly adding stuff to it. And that's also where there's a separate community in there that we just recently launched about maybe a month or 2 months ago. And so it's housed in it. So this is a wonderful community. It's like a public community. There is a private one for the Basic to Beautiful members. And that's where we interact even more. We get to chat with each other. I give you all piano challenges. We get to upload pictures and videos. We get to really support each other. I make announcements. I answer questions. I'm in there with you all. So it's like a 2.0 version of this as a weekly live stream. So there's so many great perks about the Basic to Beautiful program. So check it out if you haven't. All the information's on the website. On the website is also where you can get information about private piano lessons. So every single week, I pick a specific number of time slots to do each week for people from my YouTube community. Excuse me. So I love it. I love helping you all with your piano goals. I've had the honor of giving many of you private piano lessons. So it's great. It's virtual. They're one-on-one. They're an hour long. You get a downloadable video recording of it. You can book one lesson. You can book multiple lessons. Totally up to you. I don't make you sign like some, contract the way that a lot of traditional piano lessons do. I'm just here to help you. So you can get information about that. The group piano workshops. So I announced this last week and several of you have already signed up. But as a reminder, the August one I announced last week. So the August group piano workshop is on Friday. Here we go. I want to make sure I'm telling you correctly. Friday, August 21st. So in, a couple of weeks. And the topic on this one is 12-bar blues. So this is a fantastic topic for all of you. Even if you think you're not going to be a blues piano player, what we dive into in the 12-bar blues is so fun, and it's so much built on theory, improvisation, scales, chord progressions, rhythm grooves. So there is so much in there. Plus, I'll talk to you in the workshop about several really famous songs that directly use the 12-bar blues. So you are going to want to be part of this workshop. It's one of the most popular piano topics and one of the most common things that I'm asked to play all the time on piano. 12-bar blues, and what does it mean, and how do we adapt it, and how do we look at it with real songs? So whatever level you're at, it's going to be fun. So you can join as a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. It's private, it's virtual, we're all together. Every workshop, it's the workshop topic first, which usually lasts like an hour and a half, and then we do a Q&A section at the end where I'll answer any piano questions you have. It can be about the topic or anything. So you get exclusive access to me for an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's a blast, and you get to a downloadable video recording to keep of the workshop after, so you don't have to try to remember everything, which is wonderful. So a couple of things about that. So if you haven't signed up, go ahead and register. It's all first come, first serve, and it is a limited number of slots to keep it manageable and to keep it kind of private. So I believe it's about I think right now it's about 50% full since I announced it last week. So definitely still sign up. Don't wait till the last minute. If you're a part of the Basic to Beautiful program, you get a discount for the piano workshop. So make sure that you, when you're ready to register, if you're in the Basic to Beautiful program, don't register on my website, register in the program. And I have instructions in there for it. It's in one of the last modules. Excuse me. There's a code that you're going to enter. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. Choking. So you all get a discount, so make sure you check that out. And I also announced last week that previous videos are now accessible, that you can order, because many of you, like if you join the Matt Hodge piano community after a workshop was already done and you weren't part of it, you had no idea about it, it was too late. Now you can order the video download of it. So it's still not, I'm not publicly posting them, but you can still order them. So on the website too, you'll see if there was a previous workshop, and I tell you what the topics were. If there's a previous one that you would have loved to have been a part of, but you didn't, you can order that and get an instant download of the workshop and still get to enjoy it and learn from it. Yeah, so make sure you are checking that out. You'll also see information about the Matt Piano Radio on the website. That's my signature collection of instrumental piano songs, which if you're part of the Basic to Beautiful program, you already have a gateway into that. And then the piano review submission. So here's another new announcement that's brand new for you all. So besides doing what we just did with George, for example, besides doing the Tuesday night live streams where you all can submit audio or video of yourself playing piano, and it goes into a lottery bank, and if it's chosen, I'll play it and give you a few minutes of feedback for free. It's like a free mini piano lesson. Well, a lot of you started to ask me a specific question of, is there a way to sort of do something to kind of have like an order option where it can be, you can get something like that, but it's on a more private level and it's guaranteed? Because even what's great about the live streams is they'll always be for free, right? It's totally free for you to just submit something, but it goes into the lottery system. It's just a lottery, and some of your stuff gets chosen the week you submit, some of it sits there for months. So I launched a new service now that already a couple of you had, before I've even announced it, a couple of you already saw it on the website and have started taking advantage of it. So basically I have now a service where you can, if you want to order a more official version of this, it's just between you and I, but you send in a video or an audio of yourself playing something, playing a song, whatever, about up to 5 minutes long. And then I will record a private video of myself giving you about 15 minutes of in-depth feedback and guidance and whatnot, the way it would be if we were a piano lesson. But it's guaranteed. You don't have to wait for it to be called for months at a lottery. And it's just between you and I, so you don't have to worry about it being, your video being blasted on the internet if you don't like that. I usually get it to you within about 3 to 5 business days. The video is downloadable, so you get to keep it. So it's sort of a middle ground, because many of you have expressed you wanted this, where there's where you pay for a full piano lesson, which is like a full hour, and that's a big deep dive. And there's the free Tuesday night live streams, which is sort of like the lottery system, and you kind of get a free little mini taste of it. This is kind of in the middle. So this is great if you are, let's say, more on a budget and you want to be able to get personal, private, focused feedback from me just to you without it being public on the internet, but you don't have to order a full lesson. So it's easier. It's like a middle ground. And Basic to Beautiful program members are also going to get a discount on this as well. So it's all on my website now. So it's called what do I call it? I call it personal piano feedback. So you'll see that as a section on my website. It explains what it is. And then if you are part of the Basic to Beautiful program, you'll see a discount in the program. If you log in, it's one of the last modules as well, and you'll see how you can get a discount on that too. So that doesn't mean we're going to stop doing them on the Tuesday live streams. Totally. So if I were you, I would still submit to stuff for the live stream, but if there's a particular thing you really are dying to get my feedback on, or you'd like, you have some stuff you're fine at sitting in the lottery for months if it doesn't get chosen, but if there's also something special that you want feedback on, but you don't want to, have a full lesson with me, you can do that. So if you want the best of both, you can do the guaranteed ordered version that's just between you and me, or you can keep submitting to the weekly public live stream one. So, like I said, I hope you all take advantage of this. I purposely built this because several of you had been reaching out asking if I would ever think of doing something like this as an option, as something that's affordable, and it's a middle ground between not taking a full 1 hour private lesson with me, but you're guaranteed to actually get deep like feedback and focus from me to you on your piano playing, you know, at a nice level. That's not you having to wait in a lottery system for potentially months for it. So that's another exciting announcement. So I hope you all enjoy that. Like I said, a couple of you have already, because a couple of you, you know, you go on my website each week because you know that if I have a fun announcement on a live stream, might be like up on the website. I just haven't talked about it yet. So a couple of you have already taken advantage of it, which is awesome. So all of that, that's plus, oh yes, and plus on the website I also have music gifts as well, which you can look at that. So all this is on my website, but a lot of stuff. Moral of the story is I try to give you all as many options and avenues as possible because all of you have different piano goals, all of you have different budgets, all of you have different wants, what you would like from me, how I can help you. So my goal is it's like taking you to a buffet and saying, what do you want? How can I help you? So you have even more options now. All right. So like I said, if you're part of the Basic to Beautiful program, take advantage of your discount for your workshops. You get discount on every monthly workshop to register for it. You also get that same discount on purchasing previous workshops. And now you'll also get a discount on these new personal piano feedbacks as well. All right. But again, still keep submitting to the Tuesday live streams as well. All right. I want those as well. So they're totally free. But this is just an extra thing you can take advantage of if you'd like it and kind of get something guaranteed quickly from me. All righty. So let me jump back in here with the chats, and then we will wrap up with our second member song request. Sherry says budget is my middle name. Yeah, exactly. Well, and this also is a nice middle ground of, again, it'll feel like you're taking a lesson from me, but it's not an hour long and it's not live, but that's what makes it a lot more affordable. It's, you know, you sending me your stuff and then I send you stuff from me, recorded video, but it's just to you. So it's still going to feel very intimate and private and like an exclusive thing just between me and you. I will never post the video I make for you anywhere because it's just for you. So it's a lot more private. It's exclusive. So it's a nice middle ground if you don't feel like you need a whole piano lesson, or if the piano lesson is a bit outside your budget. This is much more of like a nice middle ground. Awesome. Let's see. Pat says, wow, you sure do come up with some great features that help us. I'm not sure how you find time to do it all. I appreciate that. I'm good at juggling a schedule, organizing stuff, right? Focusing on stuff. I'm good at it. But again, I view myself as a public servant. I want to help as many piano players as possible reach their beautiful potential. And that's why I do what I do. Truly, it's the cliche of like, if you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. I wake up every day loving what I do. I'm very blessed. I'm very proud of it. It doesn't mean I don't work hard. It's not hard work, but truly, like, my value comes from helping you all find value in music. I truly love that. It's why it's my favorite part about my career. I've gotten to do incredible things in my career that I'm very proud of, but this is what I'm most proud of, for real. And a lot of people don't believe me when I say that. They think I'm just being kind of cheesy, because I have gotten to do some pretty amazing things in my career. But truly, like, this is what I'm most proud of, this type of community and relationship building. So I'm here to help you. Awesome. Variator, yeah, looking forward to it all. Awesome, yeah. So just go ahead and look at the website for all of that stuff. And again, if you're a Basic to Beautiful member, you'll find it's towards the last like 1 or 2 modules. You'll see like if you open them, the way to get discounts, whether it's a special link or like a coupon code you get. So you get a lot of perks for being in the Basic to Beautiful membership. Scarlett says it's very thoughtful and helpful. You're a very kind person, madam. We all love and appreciate you because of it. You have a lovely nature. Well, thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate that. All of you all as well. I feed off of energy from other people. So you all help me make a beautiful piano community together, which is so exciting. Okay, so our final song request of the evening. All right, so we've had a movie, we had Little Mermaid, we've had a Broadway, Send in the Clowns, and we're going to go back to another famous movie one. So let's get those drum rolls going again. Our final. Here we go. Let me make sure this is working. Oh, let me fix piano. All right, let's get those drum rolls going. Let's do it with syncopation. It's working. Awesome. There we go. Okay. Our second lottery winner for the evening for the song request is Jim. All right. So Jim, thank you so much for being part of the piano community. And Jim requested the song My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. So another uber famous, uber popular song. I play it a lot, especially for gigs where they want movie music. Very, very famous song. So thank you, Jim, so much for being part of the community and helping to support it. And happy to play it for you. Thanks for the song request. And as I play, again, let me know, is this a song have you all tried to play before? Did you like the movie Titanic? Did you see it? I remember seeing it in theaters, watching it in theaters. And yeah, and again, like, what are some of your favorite movie songs? All right, so here we go, Jim. So thank you so much. And I'm going to mute my microphone. Hold on, I'm fixing one thing. There we go. Okay, here we go. So here is My Heart Will Go On from Titanic, requested by Jim. All right, so that was My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. Hope you all liked that. It's been a while since I've played that song. So really fun. So thank you so much, Jim, for requesting it. Thank you for helping to support the channel and be a part of the piano community. All right, let me check back in here with the comments. Let's see, do we have any Titanic fans? I see some of the lyrics. Yeah, near, far, wherever you are. Yes. Thank you. I see several people saying it's pretty. It is a very lovely tune. Yes. Oh, Pat loves the Legend of 1900 when he's looking at the girl through the porthole. Nice. Diana says, lovely Matt, thank you for sharing your talents and love of music. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you, Jim, for requesting it. Mike says, wonderfully played, Matt. Another enjoyable Tuesday evening. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. You all make it enjoyable. I just show up. This would be an awkward Tuesday night if no one shows up, right? Variator says, I can only dream of being that good, beautiful Matt. Oh, that's very sweet. Listen, it's not about making you a me. It's about making you a beautiful you, right? And you can, I promise. Don says, absolutely beautiful, Matt. It's a beautiful song and your rendition is amazing. Thanks so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, there was a key change. There was a key change. The song has a famous dramatic key change. So there I was starting it in F major and then it went into A major. So good eye and good ear. Yes. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Brenda says, thanks, Matt. It's really beautiful. I appreciate it. Anna says, beautiful. I am now noticing how you include the second note fairly often throughout. I'm going to work on that more. Yes, exactly. That's one of the big pillars I preach on. When you're ready to start to level up chords, a wonderful way, like a chef's kiss way, is from that added second note, especially for major chords. So definitely have fun with that, right? It just adds shimmer, right? Versus like no added second with an added second. So good eye. Yes, I added a lot. That's why I talk about it a lot for you all. Tim says, very smooth and pretty. Thank you, thank you. You all are sweet. Will says, bravo. Sharon says, thanks, Matt, with a lot of hearts. Katrina says, beautiful, Matt. Thank you all. I appreciate it. It's all about celebrating music, right? And I love to see what you all request, because again, I love hearing what songs you all love, because that gives me some insight into you, right? Because I then have to imagine, why do you love that song? Because a lot of times when you all request songs, I assume it's not just because you like the song. Like, it probably means something to you for some reason, right? It reminds you of someone you love, or it conjures a beautiful memory, or it's a song you're trying to play on the piano to make beautiful as part of your piano journey. Like, I love that. I love when you all request songs. I'm not just mindlessly playing them. I'm trying to tap into, like, this is so cool. And for the next 4 minutes, I'm going to connect to you as the person who requested this song and remind myself that this song probably means something to you, and it's my goal to respect that and honor that with how I play it. So I love that. Scarlett says, wouldn't it just be out of this world if we were all just sat around the piano with Matt and listened to his beautiful playing and arrangements? That's sweet. He always transports me to a nicer place when I listen to his playing and feeling that he puts in his music. He really brings it to life. Matt, you're a sorcerer. I'm certain of it. That's so sweet. Listen, I promise you, every single thing I'm doing, it's what I'm teaching you all. In my YouTube videos, in my Basic to Beautiful program, in my weekly live streams, in the members videos, in the one-on-one piano lessons, and now in the feedback I'm going to offer you all. Like, I'm not gatekeeping any secrets. It is my goal in life to shout every secret from the mountaintop, right? Because I'm not all about, like, I don't want to train piano players to take my jobs, right? I want it to be, we're all in this together. So every single thing I do, I mean, yes, I do it at a higher level, because I've been doing this my whole life and it's my career. But everything I'm showing you all, or everything that I do when I play, I'm showing you all. So that's why it's great, whatever level you're at, to start to try to adapt, and take tips or tricks that I show you. It doesn't mean you have to use every single one, right? But like, especially when a video comes out or I mention something that you really like, note take it, right? Be like, oh yeah, I really like that I did. So then that's how you start to build your own piano style, right? So thank you all so much for joining the Tuesday night live. I appreciate it. We will be back next week live together. So to recap, a couple things. So make sure if you're interested in the August piano workshop, that 12 bar blues, which is going to be such a fun interactive workshop. We're going to do a lot of jamming together. And remember, you can join it at any level. If you're interested, go ahead and register now because it's already half full and I just opened it last week. And as a reminder, I should have said this earlier. If you know that you want to partake in it, but you can't make that date, like you have to work that day or something, or the time zone change, you can still register for it. And as long as you're registered for it, you will receive the downloadable video recording of it. So you get to enjoy it on your own time. So if you're don't let, like, if you want to be a part of it, but you're busy that day, or you're not free to actually join it live, don't let that stop you from registering. All right, still register. And remember, if you're a Basic to Beautiful member, you get a discount for it. So look in the program, sign into the program, and then look at one of your last modules, and you'll see the discount for that. So go ahead and sign up for that if you're interested. And if you're interested in partaking in this new feedback option that I'm offering, that's all that is on the website as well. And again, it's a wonderful way to have. It's kind of like a 2.0 version of this. It's private. You send me something of yours, I will give you a detailed 15-minute video back of me giving you private focused, as if like we're doing a one-on-one piano lesson, but it's more affordable, it's shorter, it's a nicer alternative in case you don't need a full piano lesson, and it's a way to get guaranteed personal feedback from me, which is lovely, instead of the live stream, which I still want you all to submit stuff, right? Because it's free and it's fun, but you do run the risk of whatever you submit, it kind of sits in the lottery for a while. So like I said, I would recommend, if there's a video that you want to submit for the live stream, or videos, that it's okay if it takes a while for it to win the lottery, submit that. If there's a particular song you're working on right now, or you really, really want feedback now, and you would pray that it would get chosen this week for the live stream, then this service is good because it's guaranteed. You will get this from me within a quick turnaround time. Yeah. So email me as always if you have any more questions about anything, and I can go ahead and tell you the rest of this week, because part of the live stream perks is you all always get a heads up of what's coming your way for the rest of the week. So yesterday I posted a video about my 5 best tips of how to build confidence at the piano, because that's something I hear from a lot of you all, of how do I build confidence. So if you haven't watched that video yet, definitely watch it. And then Thursday, the video coming your way on YouTube is this nuanced debate / discussion of really diving into how do we approach music if we're part of the island of we play by ear versus we read sheet music. It's a nuanced discussion. It's a really important discussion because people come at it from different ways. So Thursday's video, I dive into that. So you definitely want to check that out. And then Saturday, your members video. So last Saturday, members, you got Linus and Lucy Peanuts theme, which was really fun. This week, your members video is the Jurassic Park theme. I think this actually showed up in one of the live streams a couple of weeks ago too. Popular. It's one of the most popular movie themes that piano players ask me to learn how to play, because it's beautiful, but it's not extremely hard. It's very accessible for all levels. So you get Jurassic Park coming your way as a member. Plus, if you're part of the Basic to Beautiful program, every time a member video gets uploaded on YouTube, that same video also gets put into the library for Basic to Beautiful. All right, so you got a bunch of fun stuff coming your way, and we will be back together next Tuesday night with another live stream. So keep submitting your song requests, your submissions for the free piano reviews. All the information of how to do that is in the video description box below here. And email me if you have any questions. I hope all of you have a wonderful evening. I see all of the lovely goodnight messages. I appreciate it. Hearts all around, everyone. So everyone sleep well. Have a wonderful evening. And I will see you in the videos this week and live next Tuesday night, right back here. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right, everyone. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Hearts. Bye.